To star, he gave Philadelphia the kind of talent around which franchises are built. So it was all left in the hands of head coach Jim Mora, who came from the New England Patriots with a simple, straightforward approach to winning.
I think if you can get a football team to go out there on Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon and get every guy to play as hard as he can on every down, I think you've got a chance to be successful.
Veterans Stadium has housed champions before, and more than 38,000 turned out for the Stars' home opener to witness a dream-like matchup. Kelvin Bryant against a runner named Walker.
Herschel's a guy, you got to stay after the whole game because he's close to breaking about every time he carries the ball, so hopefully we just get people to the ball and tackle well.
Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world.
While Kelvin nearly doubled Herschel's yardage, the Stars totally dominated New Jersey in a 25-0 rout and created an end zone sensation, which had the rest of the league spinning.
Well, all you got to do is score a touchdown, get that adrenaline flowing, and you got a strong wrist. I can't tell you my technique because it's a secret.
But now the secret's out. You just
Express yourself. Express yourself. You don't never need help from nobody else. All you got to do now, express yourself. Whatever you do, do it good. It's not what you look like when you're doing what you're doing. It's what you're doing when you're doing what you look like you're doing. Express yourself. Express yourself. Express yourself. Express yourself.
But the expressions turned glum in Week 4 when the league's only 2 undefeated teams went head-to-head at the vet. The Stars had their 3-game streak picked off by the Tampa Bay Bandits. But even in their first loss, Philly showed off its never-say-die spirit. When quarterback Chuck Ucina went out with a hip pointer, backup Jim Cron led a valiant comeback with a little help from his friend Kelvin Bryant. Bryant preserved his spot as the league's leading rusher, and the Stars vowed to shake off the loss. The word was out. Philly's defense was the stingiest in the league. Though maligned during the preseason, the doghouse defense was proving ferocious when it came to keeping teams out of the end zone. Another winning streak was beginning, and the reasons were an offense that couldn't be stopped and a big play defense that could quickly turn things around.
Turn the beat around, not to hit percussion. Turn it upside down. For the first stop, don't stop till you get enough. For the first stop, don't stop till you get enough. For the first stop, don't stop till you get enough. For the first stop, don't stop till you get enough. Turn the
Place kicker David Trout didn't stop till he got enough points to lead the league in scoring. And as the success story continued, Kelvin Bryant's backup, Alan Harvin, was getting enough playing time to show that he, too, had star quality, while linebacker Sam Mills was the unsung hero of the defense. A fifth-round draft choice from Cincinnati, Harvin was an honorable mention All-American who gained nearly 700 yards in his first pro season. Linebacker Sam Mills from tiny Montclair State was the Stars' little big man on defense, leading the team in tackles. Mills and Harvin were living proof that
Everybody is a star. I can feel it when you shine on me. I love you for who you are, not the one you feel you need to be. Ever get your falling star? Ain't no stopping till it's in the ground. Everybody is a star.
the inspiring play of Mills and Harvin led Philly against the league's coaching star, George Allen, in Week 11. And for 3 quarters, Allen's Chicago Blitz had a victory within its grasp. The Blitz took a 24-10 lead, but the Chicago celebration turned out to be premature. Gray skies in Philadelphia were an ominous sign for the powerhouse from the Windy City. And when rain started falling, so did the Blitz.
Hi, we're your weather girl. And have we got news for you? You better listen. Get ready for your lonely girl. And leave those umbrellas at home. All right? Yeah!
The Stars began to storm back in the 4th quarter and showed they thrive under pressure. A Fusina rainmaker to Scott Fitzke precipitated a Kelvin Bryant touchdown and cut the lead to 7. Chicago tried to run for cover, but was blown off course again, and Bryant splashed his way to a 24-24 tie. Bryant seemed to be the man to stop, but the Stars' finale was designed to keep Allen guessing. The play got everyone else going the wrong way, so Fusina could find the right way to the end zone and a miracle victory. His reputation was well earned. And as a professional quarterback, Chuck Fusina was still winning the way he did for Joe Paterno at Penn State. His collegiate record was 29-3, and his favorite receiver in those days was a future star named Scott Fitzke, who set a Penn State record for catches in a career. Frank Case also went to Penn State, as did nose guard Dave Ofer and cornerback Roger Jackson. When it came to Penn State players, the Stars had the lion's share. Already having had more than their share of success, the 11-1 Stars then settled into Boston with a chance to clinch the Atlantic Division title. The roll of the dice seemed to be coming up Philly again, and with 4 seconds left, they held a 4-point lead. But then came an immaculate deflection for the Breakers, and unlucky Week 13 went down as the Stars' second defeat of the season. With the party on hold, Michigan's Jim Stanley brought his prize rookie to town and tried to pick up where Boston left off. Quarterback Bobby Hebert threw for 1 Panther touchdown and ran for another, giving Michigan a 14-9 halftime lead. So Mora decided to step up the pressure and set his sights on a comeback. Sean Lendetta, the Stars' all-league punter, helped push Michigan back with an astonishing 72-yard punt. And there was more come from behind fascination on the way.
Keep feeling fascination, passion burning, love.
After a 29-20 win, the Stars move to the Meadowlands.
They're going to get some serious play on today, like they haven't seen all year.
All right, man. 3 jumpers, Jack.
That's the truth.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Philly counted on wrapping up the title against New Jersey, but the Generals seemed ready to make good on their promise. The general idea was to throw some razzle-dazzle at the Stars, and the net result was a quick 9-0 lead for New Jersey. The Meadowlands crowd began thinking upset, but the visiting Stars quickly got a second win and refused to throw in the towel. Kelvin Bryant helped the Stars get off the ground, then kept them on the comeback trail. David Trout locked up the 23-9 division clincher, and back home there was a growing fascination with the Stars.
Keep feeling fascination, passion burning, love so strong. Keep feeling fascination, looking, learning, moving on.
We're going to the playoffs.
The title was theirs, and their playoff opponent would be George Allen's team.
We're not going to prepare for George. We're going to prepare for the Chicago Blitz. You know, we played him once before, and George gets a lot of hype and a lot of media attention, which is fine. But the team that we got to beat is Chicago Blitz and their players.
For those who'd forgotten that amazing comeback in the rain, Veterans Stadium's brand new Fanovision offered a reminder. Chicago bowed in as the wild card, while the Stars came forward with the league's best record. Philadelphians were hungry, and the Stars were cooking up some surprises.
As long as there's no one here that's going to tell George Allen, but you might see a halfback pass back to our quarterback, Chuck Pacina, which we have not shown all year, which we practiced all week.
Chicago had been the preseason favorite to go all the way, but the Stars looked ready. And Philly fans were sure their team's tale of success would keep spinning in the USFL's first playoff game ever. Chuck Pacina was the league leader in avoiding interceptions, but began the playoffs on a sour note, throwing away his first 2 passes.
All right. We'll get it next time. We'll get it next time. We got a lot of time.
The Stars also had the league's most valuable player, and Kelvin Bryant was holding on to the ball. Bryant laid the groundwork to get the Stars on the scoreboard. But while Philadelphia could enjoy the rush, the visitors were still controlling the airwaves.
Bobby Scott, long count, dropping to throw. Scott looking to the end zone, lost it into the end zone for Johnson, touchdown! Chicago.
And in the battle of #1 draft choices, Philly's Irv Eatman had to watch enviously as Chicago's Trumaine Johnson savored a promising 14-point lead. But the Stars' promise to turn their passer into a receiver was about to come true. After Philadelphia brandished a shotgun, Alan Harvin became a halfback with options and chose a throwback to Pacina. When Pacina showed he could run as well as catch, he became the first USFL quarterback to catch a touchdown pass.
All right! Woo! Nice job!
But the jubilation was short-lived. In the third quarter, things went from bad to worse. When Bobby Scott sailed a pass to Mac Boatner, the blitz was back up by 14. And even always reliable Scott Fitzke had his reputation smudged. Pacina had completed only 8 passes by the time he threw his 4th interception. The Stars trailed 38-17 early in the 4th quarter, and their hopes were fading quickly.
Here we go, Blackhead! Missed.
They'd been behind before and always thrived on pressure.
Keep after him now. Keep after him. Let's keep after him.
But making up 21 points in 12 minutes seemed far too much to ask, no matter how much Fusina and Fitzke were ready to rise to the occasion.
Fusina, who drops the throw, sets up the 25, lofts the pass toward the end zone. Fitzke with the reception. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
What a pitch. Under heavy pressure.
Pushing down on me, pressing down on you, no man has fallen.
Hey, Chuck, that was a good job. Good job. Pick it off. Pick it off.
Chicago's lead still seemed safe, but Scott's decision to fire away brought some backfire from Jonathan Sutton. They were still clinging to a hope when Fusina decided to run for it. His trip fell short, but the Stars weren't subdued for long.
First and goal to go from the 2 for Philadelphia. Fusina rolling, looks into the end zone, throws, touchdown!
Pushing down on me, pressing down on you, no man has fallen.
And we're going to fight until the game is over.
Allen's lead was down to 7, and the Stars were rolling again. With less than a minute to play, the pressure continued to grow. But Philadelphia was approaching its rendezvous with destiny.
A lone setback. Harmon behind Fusina. Fusina to throw. Quick pop pass. Complete to Dudley.
Pushing down on me, pressing down on you, no man has fallen. Under pressure.
They'd forced an overtime, but Miles Tannenbaum wasn't surprised.
They weren't even down. They were just behind.
Allen could point fingers if he wanted, but it didn't matter now. It was going into sudden death, and the Stars were going to get their first crack. Everything was now in focus, and the strategy was to keep it on the ground. As Allen Harvin inched ever closer to a miracle, the blitz faced up to the harsh reality of the moment. The pressure was now on Chicago, for there was just no stopping the relentless Stars, who were now just 1 yard away.
Come on, baby! Give it all the offense, fellas. That's great.
Fusina to Bryant. Bryant leaping into the end zone. It's on to Denver.
Pushing down on me, pressing down on you, no man has fallen. Under pressure.
What seemed an impossibility turned out to be in the Stars. As Philadelphia toasted its new heroes, Coach Moore put the triumph into historical perspective.
Way to go. I've talked to guys who have been around professional football 10, 11 years. The greatest effort, the greatest comeback, the greatest performance by a bunch of guys I've ever been around. By far, believe me. Super job. Hey, let's go to Denver. What do you say?
The Mile High City, site of the first USFL championship game.
The Stars are going to shine tonight. We're the Sixers. We're the Flyers. We're the Phillies. The Stars. We're going to take it.
That's what the Stars going to do to the Panthers today.
More than 50,000 people were there for this historic matchup between the Atlantic and Central Division champs. The man voted USFL's Executive of the Year, Stars president Carl Peterson, was helping to shake up the troops. While in the trenches, the field general had them fired up. The Panthers' Bobby Hebert found Derek Holloway not once, but twice. And it's comeback time again for the Stars. Collier's touchdown and two-point catch brought the Stars to within 3. But this time the Stars simply ran out of magic. Anthony Carter's 9th catch of the day turned into a 48-yard romp and put the Stars down by 10. With just 3 minutes left, it became apparent that a USFL crown was simply not in the Stars. It was an empty feeling, and there was no hiding the hurt. But as the clock wound down on their season, the Stars reached back and once more showed off that indomitable spirit. A last-second score brought the Stars to within 2. And though it was the Michigan Panthers who went home champions, no one was hanging their head on the Stars' side.
This team, you know, like I've said many times, they got great character, and they're not going to let a loss like this get them down, and we'll be back next year battling and winning again.
The group of guys on this team are the greatest. The organization is terrific, and everything about this ball club is first class.
You know, you get paid to play 60 minutes or whatever it takes, and you know, there's not a quitter on this team, and we didn't quit tonight, and that's what got us here in the first place. And you know, it was just a matter of pride.
I think we're going to be hungrier next year, and I just can't wait. It's going to be really exciting.
We're going to come back, and we're going to be a strong team next year, I assure you. And we'll market our product better, and we're going to get the fans of Philadelphia behind us.
The fans of Philadelphia have another winner in the Stars and another superstar in Kelvin Bryant. And after a brilliant first season, the Stars' message is coming in loud and clear.
I'm still standing. I'm still standing.
With 6 players named to the USFL's All-League team, the Stars' future is oh so bright. Philly fans have a team that's destined for greatness, for they've shown winning is simply in the Stars.
Still